Disclaimer: this video is totally based on author's imagination. It has nothing to do with Ida's real life, so don't take it seriously. This video has voiceover, so if you want, you can mute it. Baby, I'm on the way, just coming. Did you have your dinner? No, I'm just waiting for you. I missed you so much in all these months. I can't wait to see you. Even I can't wait to see you in front of my eyes and hold you so tight I will never let you rub baby go. You will be here in front of me in just few minutes. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. I think that lucky one left from Jungkook mouth. Hello, hello Jungkook, are you there? Hello, hey. Vine was waiting for the response from other side. Vine woke up from her sleep while sweating badly. Aish, that same again. Vine said to herself, and her eyes got filled with tears. She took her phone and started kissing the pic of her husband in her phone. Why you left us? It has been 3 years and I still can't accept the fact that you are no longer with us. But you don't worry, I will be strong for you and our angel and give her the best from both of us, Vine said while looking at her daughter. Hai Ryung, who is the symbol of love of her and her husband, Vine gently pecked her nose as she was in deep sleep and she don't wanna disturb her. You are the pure carbon copy of your father, same big doe eyes, that bunny smile, and a mole beneath her. My daughter, you are the only light in my life. I will give you the best, she said while talking to her daughter's sleeping figure. Vine gaze went to her husband's photo frame, which was kept on the side table. She took it in her hand while a tear of drop fell on the photo frame. Jungkook, you know I have kept the name of our baby that you have decided. She is around 3 years now. She asks me every day where is Appa, but I used to answer her and say that Papa have become a star now. You know what's the most funny part? That she talks to you every night thinking you as a star. How could I tell her that you are no longer with us? She said while sobbing hardly. First tell me why you have left me in this world alone. You should have taken me with yourself. Flashback 3 years ago. Wan and Jungkook both were talking on the phone as JK was coming back from his business trip after 9 months. You will be in front of me in just few minutes. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. I think that lucky one. Before JK could speak anything further, call ended with his hello, hello Jungkook, are you there, baby? See, don't prank me. I'm not in the mood of fun. Vine kept trying again and again, but the phone was switched off. She was getting with each passing second. In last 1 hour, Vine tried many times to call Jungkook, but no response. At last, Vine decided to go to police. As she was going to step out of the house, she was stopped by her phone ringing. Vine looked at the caller ID and it showed Jungkook on the call. Finally, you have called. Where are you, Jungkook? Are you stuck in traffic? You know how much worried I was. She was not given the chance to the other person to speak on another side of the phone. Why aren't you saying anything? I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm not the owner of this phone. But your husband has got into and he has been brought to the hospital. Just try to reach her as soon as possible. One felt like someone has took her reason of living away from her. She was not being able to think straight. One immediately took her purse and went away. Vine reached at the hospital and she saw a team of doctors coming out of the theater. What happened? Is my husband fine? We're really sorry to say, but Mrs. John, your husband is no more. Vine felt her world fell apart. What are you trying to say? Mean he is. Are you really a doctor? I'm sure you have not checked him properly, Vine said while holding Dr. Collar, when suddenly someone held Vine from the back. Leave him, Vine, he said while separating Vine from the doctor. Leave me, Yungiappa, he declared my husband as. See, Vine, Jungkook is no more in the world. See that, it's him only. How could this happen, Oppa? He promised me he will never leave me. And baby, he broke his promise, Wan said. While breaking up in Yoongi's arms, he continued patting her head and tried his best to make her calm. Relax, Wan, you gotta be strong for your baby. When Yoongi found no movement from Wan, he shook her a little. Wan, what happened? He checked. Her pulse was normal. Then he realized she fainted. Yoongi picked Wan up and called the doctor. Time skipped. Wan opened her eyes and she blinked them multiple times to adjust her vision, and she realized she was unconscious. Aish, my head. Wan, wait, let me help you to get up. Wan got up with the help of Yoongi, as it was difficult for her cause of the baby bump. Oppa Jungkook. Her eyes filled with tears again and she started sobbing in his arms. Wan, you gotta be strong for Jungkook and the baby. You're not so weak. Wan nodded her head. After a few days, Wan was sitting in her room while wearing white clothes with no expression on her face. With tears falling continuously from her eyes, she was like a body without soul after performing the last of her husband, and she locked herself in her room. But Wan realized she got to be strong for her baby, and then in order to support them financially, she started working in a company while she was broken from inside. Present, Wan woke up when she heard soft giggles of a princess. Wan opened her eyes and saw her baby playing with her phone while smiling. Madam, what are you doing in the morning? Wan said while keeping her hand on her waist. Mama, yes, I remember your phone was ringing by the alarm, so I did not disturb you and let you sleep. She said in her baby voice. Wan chuckled at her silly joke. Isn't my baby becoming so smart these days? Wan said, tickling her in her stomach. Hi, Ryung. Mama, leave me. It's ticklish. I have to go to school also. Aish, I forgot you have to go to school also. Let's go. Wan took her in her arms and ran to the washroom to freshen her up. Time skip. Hyryang got down from the car and waved at her mother. Bye, Mama. I love you and come back early. Bye, my princess. I love you too. Now go inside. You will get late for the class. When Wan ensured that Hyryang had fully entered in the school, she drove away to her company. Wan parked the car in the parking lot and walked inside the company in her office attire in a professional way. In her boss cabin, Wan was arranging the file on the decks as the new CEO of the company is arriving, and she had to greet him properly. Wan was standing at the back with another employee at her back with a bouquet of flowers in her hand. To welcome the new boss, a black luxury car came into their view and guard opened the door while a man wearing black suit, which is perfectly fitting his body, came out with sunglasses on. Van was frozen on her spot when she saw that man's face. Is it Jungkook? No, he can't be alive. Thought like this started coming up in her mind. When she saw her love in front of her, excuse me, miss, are you there? He said while waving his hand in front of Ryan. She came out of her trance of thoughts. When she saw him in front of her, eyes got filled with tears, but she blinked her eyes repetitively to prevent them from falling. Yes, sir, we welcome you to our company. I hope we will coordinate well to work together, she said while handing off the bouquet to Jungkook. She was still not believing he was standing in front of her after 3 years. Wan just wanted to hug him tight and cry in his embrace and let her all out. After some time, Wan was unable to control her emotions and cried her heart out. No, this can't be Jungkook. How could this be true if he's really Jungkook? Why didn't he recognize me? What is happening to me? Please, God, help me, she said while digging her face in her knees, and Wan washed her face and came out like nothing happened. Jacopo, right now he is sitting in his new cabin, deep into his thoughts, as when he looked at the face of that lady, his new secretary, he felt unfamiliar feelings that he liked. He have a very deep connection with her. But he don't remember, and that blurred face of that lady started coming up in his mind, who comes in his dream from last 3 years, but he was unable to see her face. His chain of thoughts broke down when he saw little finger came into his office. She comes running while calling for her mother. Hey young Mama, she looked around the cabin but did not find her mother, but she looked at a man who was sitting across the desk. Uncle, have you seen my mama? JK thought she's very cute. Hey baby, how are you? How you came up here? And where is your mama? Does she work here? JK asked while approaching the little girl. Yes, uncle, my mama works here and I came here to surprise her with Yungi Oppa, she said while pouting cutely. JK chuckled at her cuteness. Okay, so my girl, what is your name and your mother name? Uncle, should I tell you my name first or my mother name? She said while trying to make a thinking face. Okay, uncle, so my name is Hairyang and my mother name is Kim Ban. Something struck into JK like he heard this name before, but where? JK felt a fatherly connection with her when he was talking to her, like she is his own daughter only. He noticed that she has some similar features to him, her big doe eyes and her resembling bunny smile. Before JK could say anything else, someone barked in and he saw his secretary while breathing while holding the door handle like she has run a marathon. Hai Ryong turned to her mother. Mama, where were you? She said while hugging her mother with small hands. Baby, what are you doing here? You should have gone home. I just came to surprise you and tell you I came first in class. Aren't you happy? She said in a sad voice, like she's on the verge of crying. No, my princess, it is not like that, and I'm very happy you came first in class. Now you go with Yungi Oppa, one said while wiping her daughter's eyes and sending her off. One got up when Hairyong left. There was an awkward environment between them. I'm sorry, sir, my daughter must have troubled you. No, it's okay, I like to talk with her. By the way, I did not give you my introduction. I am Kim Wayan, your new secretary. They both shook hands. I'm John Jackal, nice to meet you. So, Miss Kim, can we discuss today's schedule? One was still doubtful, is he really Jungkook? So, to clear her doubt, she wanted to see if he has an arrow symbol on his neck or not, because JK used to have it. One confirmed it when she saw it on his neck. He is really my Jungkook, but why he did not got? Don't remember me. Did he lost his memory? Now Anne was sure he's Jungkook, so she's trying her best to make him get his memories back by repeating their past actions or by keeping Hyeryung near Jungkook, due to which the relationship between them strengthened. One was happy to see the father-daughter due together. One fine day, Ishi Bunny, give me my candy back. I won't give it back, he said while holding the candy in his one hand and moving it in different directions while this little girl was trying to get it from. And what do you call me, Bunny? Wait, you're so bad. I will tell mom and then she will tell you. She got down from the table and made a way out of the cabin while thumping her little feet. Aish, wait, little warrior, JK said while stopping her by holding her in his arm, and she started wiggling in his grip. You two can never stop your drama, Wan said while entering in the cabin with the file in her hand. Who started it? She started it, they both said while pointing at each other. Okay, so leave it and come have a lunch, and the little family had lunch together. Time skip at night, all the employees left the office and only Wan and Jungkook were working till late night because they have a very important meeting tomorrow. While working, JK fell asleep as he was very tired and he was working since morning. One noticed through her cabin glass that JK fell asleep. Mr. John, you can go home and sleep, it's already late. Before Wine could speak anything else, she was pinned between JK and the table. and he smashed his on her JK while working. I fell asleep on the decks only, and in my sleep, I again saw that lady who used to come in my dreams. And this time I saw her face, and it was none other than Vine. And flashbacks started running in my mind, and when I heard Vine's voice, and did that for which I was craving the most. Vine was shocked by what actually happened, but she melted in his touch and started back. After 5 minutes, she broke it. He whispered again her skin and joined their foreheads. You remember everything? He nodded his head multiple times. One tightened her grip around him and started crying in his embrace to let her all the emotions out that she was hiding inside her for so many years. Shh, now I am back, everything will be fine. Is hiring our daughter? Yes, she is your daughter. He was warmed by happiness that he was unable to say anything. I'm so happy finally got my family back. She cried in happiness. Yes, where were you all these years? And who were the person with whom we thought mom is behind all this? She did my acts and that I was in from last 2 years, and when I came out I was not remembering anything. And she portrayed a fake story in front of me that I am not married and give me medicine so that I won't get my memories back. But every night a lady used to come in my dreams. But I was not able to see that lady face till now, till date, until today I got to know that lady was my wife, my wine. But how could a mom do this? I know she never liked me, but how could she stoop so low? JK mom never liked Wine, and JK married Wine, her will, and they both started living away from JK family, cause of which JK mom was compelled to do so. Wine said while crying, shh, calm down, my love. We will start with new beginning and we'll fight for our love. But so bad of me, I was not there for you when you were pregnant and needed me the most. And I was unable to see our daughter growing up. Jacob, we can't change the past, but it is not your fault. It was just a play of our fate. Don't blame yourself. Yes, you're right. Now shall we go? I want to hold my princess in my hands. You forgot me. How could I forget my queen, to whom I love the most in the world? He said while wrapping his arms around Vine. She was feeling the warmth in his arm. Never ever leave me. I will never leave you, even if you will say I love you and our daughter, she said while hugging Vine. Like this, the little family united. Fate tried to break them apart, but their love, play of destiny. Sometimes love is stronger than destiny.